Do you ever look at your dog and wonder what really makes them happy? Maybe you think it's the belly rubs, the ear scratches, the warm hand on their fur. And sure, they love that. But what if I told you? There are things your dog loves even more than getting pets. Things that light up their world, heal their heart, and make them feel closer to you than any pat or cuddle ever could. Because dogs don't measure love with hands. They measure it with trust, tone, and togetherness. To them, love is the space you give, the calm you share, and the tiny moments you don't even notice. You see, your dog doesn't wake up thinking about treats or toys. They wake up thinking about you. Your smell, your voice, your energy. Every sound you make, every step you take, it all becomes part of their universe. And when you finally understand the 10 simple things that truly make them happy, you'll realize something incredible. You've been surrounded by unconditional love. This whole time, you just needed to learn how to speak their language. So in this video, we're uncovering 10 things your dog loves more than getting pets. Some are playful, some are scientific, and a few will touch your heart in ways you didn't expect. Stick with me till the end, because number 10 isn't just about what dogs love most. It's about what love really means to them. Ready? Let's dive into the secret world of what truly makes your dog's heart wag. 1. Letting them smell the world. Have you ever noticed how your dog stops at every tree, lamppost, or random patch of grass, sniffing like they've just discovered buried treasure? You tug on the leash thinking, come on, we're just walking. But to your dog, this is the walk. For them, every scent is a message, every sniff a conversation. A dog's nose isn't just powerful, it's practically a supercomputer. They can smell things in layers, one scent on top of another, like reading paragraphs in a book you can't even see. That patch of grass your dog insists on sniffing. It might tell them that a golden retriever passed by this morning, that she's about 3 years old, recently ate chicken, and maybe she was nervous. All of that from a single sniff. Scientists say a dog's nose is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than ours. When they walk, they're not just exercising their legs, they're exercising their mind. In fact, studies from frontiers in veterinary science show that 10 minutes of slow, sniff-focused walking lowers a dog's stress hormones more than a 30-minute jog. That means the best gift you can give your dog today is to slow down and let them read their world, one scent at a time. Next time you see them stop to sniff, don't rush. Take a breath. Watch the way their nose twitches, the way their tail moves gently, like they're absorbing a story only they can understand. That's not wasting time. That's your dog living their happiest moment. So let them linger at that tree. Let them take their time on that patch of grass. Because to them, this isn't just a walk. It's their news feed, their diary, their way of connecting to the universe. Tell me in the comments, what's your dog's favorite sniffing spot? The park, the mailbox, or that same patch of sidewalk every single morning? And get ready, because next we'll uncover something even more joyful. How the games you play together can awaken your dog's ancient instincts and deepen your bond forever. 2. Playing together. Tug, chase, laugh. You might think the best way to bond with your dog is through petting or cuddles. But for them, real happiness happens when you move with them, when you play. To your dog, play isn't just fun. It's communication, trust, and joy all rolled into one moment. When you pick up that ball, tug on that rope, or run across the yard, you're speaking their ancient language, the language of the pack. Think about it. When wolves hunt together, when pups chase each other in the wild, it's not just about survival, it's about connection. Your dog feels that same spark when you play tug-of-war or fetch. That ready go you shout isn't just a command to them, it's an invitation. Let's be together. Let's be alive. Watch their eyes light up as they chase that toy. See how their whole body wags, not just the tail. In that moment, you're not just the owner. You're the teammate. And that for a dog means everything. Even just a few minutes of play releases dopamine and oxytocin, the same hormones that build love and trust in humans. It makes them calmer, more confident, and more emotionally balanced. And the best part, It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't need an expensive toy. A sock, a stick, or even your laughter is enough. What matters most is the energy, that feeling of joy you both share. So the next time you come home tired before you reach for your phone, try tossing a ball, tugging a rope, or chasing your dog down the hallway. You'll see that little sparkle of "you noticed me" light up in their eyes. What game makes your dog the happiest? Fetch, tug-of-war, or that silly game of catch me if you can tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear what brings out your dog's playful side. And remember, every game you play is a memory your dog keeps forever. They won't remember the toy, but they'll remember your laugh, your smile, the way you said, "Good job, buddy." Because up next we'll talk about another thing dogs absolutely love. Something that calms their mind and fills their heart, even when they're alone. Their secret, self-soothing habit that humans often misunderstand. 3. Chewing. Their natural therapy. Have you ever watched your dog lying quietly chewing the same toy for what feels like forever? Their eyes half closed, their jaw working in slow rhythm, that peaceful look on their face. It's not just a cute habit, it's therapy. Chewing is one of the most natural, satisfying things a dog can do. For puppies, it eases the pain of new teeth pushing through. For adults, it's a way to relax, release energy, and calm their nerves. Every bite helps them focus and let go of tension they can't express in words. Researchers have discovered that chewing triggers the release of serotonin and endorphins, the same chemicals that make us feel calm after a long hug or a walk in the park. It's their built-in stress relief. So when you see your dog quietly gnawing away, don't rush to take the toy or tell them to stop. They're not being destructive. They're actually self-soothing. Of course, they need the right outlet. Without proper chew toys, that instinct can turn toward your furniture, your shoes, or even the edge of a table leg. That's not misbehavior, it's frustration. Looking for a safe release. Providing them with the right toys isn't just about saving your belongings. It's about protecting their peace of mind. Look for toys that match their size and chewing strength. Something firm but safe, that satisfies that urge without hurting their teeth. Frozen treats or natural chews can also work wonders, giving them a reward that lasts and keeps their mind busy. Watch closely the next time they chew. Notice how their breathing slows. Their eyes soften and their tail moves just a little. That's a dog in a state of quiet joy, fully present, fully content. So when you see them drift into that slow rhythm, take a moment and let them be. That's their version of meditation. Their way to unwind after a long day of waiting, watching, and protecting. And when they finally fall asleep beside their favorite toy, you'll understand. It wasn't just about biting something. It was about feeling safe enough to let go. What's your dog's favorite thing to chew? That toy you've replaced 3 times. The stick they drag home every walk. Every bite tells a story of comfort, patience, and love. And while chewing brings calm, the next joy we'll explore is pure energy. The kind that comes when your dog's paws hit the ground and the world opens wide with freedom. 4. Freedom to run outdoors. Watch your dog's eyes the moment you unclip the leash. That spark, that burst of energy, it's like watching a child run into the open air for the very first time. In that instant, every cell in their body says one thing: freedom. Running outdoors isn't just exercise for dogs. It's how they reconnect with the part of themselves that still remembers what it means to be wild. Each sprint, each dash through the grass, every leap into the wind is a celebration of life. For breeds like huskies, shepherds, or collies, that freedom isn't just fun, it's survival for their spirit. Their minds are built for motion, for work, for the rhythm of paws on the earth. Without it, they grow restless, frustrated, even sad. Studies have shown that regular outdoor play lowers anxiety, prevents obesity, and even extends a dog's lifespan. But beyond the science, you can see the difference in their eyes. A free run fills them with a joy that no toy or treat could ever match. You don't need a giant field or endless time. Even 10 minutes in a park, an open backyard, or a quiet street can make all the difference. It's not about where they run. It's about the feeling of wind in their fur, the earth under their paws, the sunlight warming their back. And the truth is, it's good for you too. When you walk or jog with your dog, you both sync your breathing, your pace, your energy. That's more than exercise, it's bonding in motion. So next time your dog tugs at the leash, don't sigh. Smile. Because what they're really asking is, can I be myself for a little while? Can I run like I was meant to? Let them go. Watch the way their tail rises, the way they stretch into each stride, how the world seems to belong to them again. That's not just movement. That's happiness in its purest form. And when they finally come back to you, tongue out, tail wagging, eyes bright, that look they give you isn't just gratitude, it's love. It's their way of saying thank you for letting me be free. Where does your dog love to run most? The park, the woods, or your own backyard? Whatever the answer, remember this. The joy of freedom is one of the greatest gifts you can give them. And speaking of gifts, the next thing your dog loves even more isn't about running or playing. It's about purpose. Because deep down, every dog wants to feel useful, needed, and proud. 5. Having a job or purpose. You might think your dog just wants to play and relax, but deep down they love something even more, having a job to do. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. It could be as simple as carrying their leash, guarding the door, or bringing you a pair of socks. For a dog, that sense of purpose means everything. Dogs were born to work alongside us. Long before they were pets, they were partners, hunting, herding, protecting, and guiding. Those instincts never disappeared. They just changed shape. So when you give your dog a small task, something that lets them contribute, you're awakening that ancient pride inside them. It's easy to see. Their chest lifts. Their tail stands tall. Their eyes shine with that "I did it" look. That's dopamine, the same chemical that floods our brain when we accomplish something important. A job well done makes them feel useful, connected, and loved. Even city dogs need that feeling. Try teaching them to pick up their toys, fetch the remote, or close a door. Let them carry their own treats or water bottle on walks. These small moments tell them, you're not just my pet, you're my teammate. And here's the secret. It's not about perfection. It's about participation. They don't care if the toy drops halfway, or if the door doesn't fully close. They care that you noticed their effort, praised them, and made them feel capable. Every time you say, "Good job, buddy," you're giving them more than a compliment. You're giving them identity and purpose. So the next time you catch your dog trying to help, even if it's something small like sitting beside you when you're sad, or barking when someone walks by the window, thank them. They're doing their job in the only way they know how. Does your dog have a little side job? Maybe they're the official family greeter, the toy collector, or the self-appointed guardian of the front door. Whatever it is, remember, to them, purpose equals love. Because when they feel needed, they feel complete. It's not about being the best dog in the world, it's about being your dog, trusted and valued. And as much as they love working for you, there's something even more powerful that fills their heart, the sound of your voice. Because to your dog, your words are more than noise. They're music made of love. Now you know happiness for a dog doesn't come from one thing. It's not just the pats, the toys, or even the food. It's a collection of moments, small and ordinary, that together mean everything. When you let them smell the world, they feel trusted. When you play with them, they feel seen. When you let them chew, they find calm. When you give them freedom to run, they find joy. And when they hear your voice, they find home. That's what love looks like to them: quiet, simple, and constant. They don't need you to be perfect, to have the best leash or the fanciest treats. They just need you to be there. To walk a little slower, to laugh a little louder, to talk a little softer. To be the steady heartbeat that tells them, you're safe with me. Because to your dog, you're not just a person, you're their whole world. You're the reason they wait by the door, the reason they wag their tail, the reason they trust life itself. Dogs live fewer years than we do. But in that short time, they teach us everything about loyalty, joy, and unconditional love. They remind us that happiness doesn't come from doing more, but from being present, right here, right now, together. So next time you see your dog looking up at you, Don't rush to pet them or grab a treat. Just stop for a second. Let your eyes meet. Let your heart slow down. Because in that quiet moment you'll realize something powerful. They're not just your pet. They're your teacher. Your reminder that love doesn't need words. They don't need your hands. They need your heart. What about you? Which of these moments do you think your dog loves the most? Is it the walks, the play, the gentle words, or the silence between them? Tell me your story. I'd love to hear it. Do you have any questions? Leave them down below. I'll be reading and answering as many as I can, because I truly want to help you understand your dog better. And if this video helped you see your dog in a new way, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. We've got many more heartwarming stories and fascinating dog insights coming soon. Until next time, give your dog a smile and remember, to them, your presence is the greatest gift of all.